course. You can put it in there, yeah. Yeah, just in a pile, not to lay out.
Who would have thought it? Bridgend Farmhouse opening party today. Everyone is here, hand on deck, getting the final bits and pieces ready. The last 5 months have been all go. People here every single day, painting, decorating, kitting out, getting these bike racks up, putting the gas on yesterday. And today, finally, after all these years, we'll be able to open Bridgend Farmhouse. And look at this weather! Finally, 2 weeks ago it was snowing, and look at it now. The gods are with us, or whoever it is. Looking forward to it, delighted to be able to do it.
Welcome to Bridgend Farmhouse. This is going to be such an amazing day. This is very important so that you know where things like fire extinguishers are, how the place is going to be laid out, etc.
So my name's Emma, I'm part of the learning team at Dynamica. So we've come along to run some family-friendly activities exploring our wild spaces. So there's a lot of interesting animal and plant pictures in the shed, and then we're going to do craft activities here as well.
Well, I'm Jamie Hasty. I'm here running the bike shed here at the Bridgend Farmhouse as a volunteer. It's for charity. I'm going to be doing it for the kids and the bairns in the scheme, and anybody about Craigmillar or Inch wants to pop in and get their bike fixed. That's what I'm here for.
So my name's Justin. I live in the area. I live just up in Gilmerton, and I built a bamboo bike a couple of years ago, and today I'm going to sort of show it off a bit and show some of the techniques for building it and see if people are interested in building their own.
Hi, I'm Laura from the RSPB, and I'm just showing my volunteers how to put together a bird box so that they can hopefully help all the visitors put their own bird boxes together to take home. And yeah, it's a little bit fiddly at the moment, but we should be all fine, and yeah.
Sean Barrett, essentially a portrait artist, and today I'm going to try and draw as many portraits as possible between now and 6-7 o'clock.
What we're doing is a mad frenzy just before everybody comes for food, and so we've got some gorgeous marrowfat wheat hummus that we're serving with soup and bread, and we're just about to show these lovely people how to do the fruit and cake platters. David's making scone base for the pizzas, for the outdoor pizza oven, and I think everything else is under control. So. America.
to the crossroads with a guitar in his hand. The devil he had in a guitar too. He said, this is what you need, man. You can be the best. You know the rest. And his song ain't got much meaning, hardly even rhymes. It came to me when I was half asleep, and it wakes me up sometimes. Can't get no rest. You know the rest.
My name is Malcolm Fraser. I'm an architect. I've worked with Bridgend and the people at Bridgend since 2010. In fact, Will Golding just gave me this, which he said was the first thing he ever brought to me. He came to see me in my office, which at that time was on the High Street, on the 7th of April 2010. And I remember thinking what a nice young man he was. And as he left, I thought what a dreamer he was and what a daft young man he was. Because this was kind of uncharted waters he was talking about. And I've worked all my working life. I worked in Wester Hailes as a community architect. I've always been interested in what communities can do. I've always thought that cities need to be made from the ground up more, and that the potential of people to think and look and care about their own communities had been ignored for years and years. And it's just nice to think that the world is changing a little. So having first met Will in 2010 and been as nice as possible and tried to push him in a few directions and thought, this is a 1 in 1,000 chance. It is so nice to be here all this time later and see the place absolutely hoaching with people. It's fantastic there's so many people here. And it's such a wonderful example of that community energy, and the sun is shining. And also, I can't help but feel, I've been in many great worthy community projects, but it's nice that it looks architecturally sharp too to me. And I love the combination of this historic building being cared for and some new build outside and something that looks, I hope, you think quite good here. So.
I'm going to say a few words in a minute, but first we're going to go back to Harry and Doris Darling. Actually, I'm speaking to Harry and Doris Darling, who were the farmers who lived here and worked the land and worked the farm from 1965 until 2000, when it was emptied, and that takes forward to today. So first, Harry, if you could come up here, because it doesn't really stretch my shoulders.
It's a great pleasure for me and Doris to be asked here today.
No. Speak loudly.
Well, I'll do the best I can. I'm into my 80s now, you know, so you'll just have to put up with it. But Doris, the support that everyone's shown and the keenness, and what more can you see, Doris? Do you want to say a word? We're very pleased to be here.
I'd just like to thank Will. I really appreciate being invited, and I hope you all have a really good time tonight, and we have it goes from strength to strength, and all the very best in future.
Yeah. Very good, Doris. Well, I'd like to finish up because I want to thank Will Goldie and Carol Stobie and everyone else in the team who's made a fantastic job, and I just wish I'd all been here at some harvest time. Give me a hand to take all the crops in. Thanks again. A pleasure to meet you.
Bridgend Inspiring Growth, the project that took us forward, owns this land, and that means that you and everyone here owns this land. We've passed it on from the Darlings to the council and now to us. So we've kept public land in public hands, and it's been an enormous journey to get here.
I'm going to just say that the council, Edinburgh Council, got it right in the end, and they joined up the farm to the land at the back, and it was something else, and that made my day. Bridgend farm with the land that it had, and it goes back to 1813 or something, when it was split away from the steading, and now it's all back together, and it's really fantastic. I think it's a great job they've done, and there's no, I can't find the words just to say how I feel. Fantastic. I'm just about in tears. Thank you.
Yeah.
In a second, we're going to cut the ribbon to open Bridgend Farmhouse as a centre for the community going forward into the future. But before we do that, we're going to hear from Johnny Stanton, who's written a poem for this very moment.
So here is my poem for Bridgend. First with the hunting lodge, for guests that came to the castles to Lord Preston's stately hame, with pomp and revelry and a place of God's peace. Craigmillar was a place where silence had lease. For a queenly tragedy, with plotters and with death, Mary Queen of Scots and her destiny with faith. Yet the Prestons held sway mid history's verve, great days of the Stuarts that hit a nerve. And Bridgend, their hunting lodge, valley to the land, tender to animals as yet was its grand plan. But now the place is bursting with new ideas by the bazillion. Hilary and Will, we're going to need another million. Projects galore and people going in and out of doors. Better make that 2 million. We're building 2 more floors. A wee bit of exaggeration, but we're no far off the mark. Inside or outside, we'll have projects running in the dark. If the decades is slowing down until Bridgend finally stopped, but renewal has brought about a house with a new kind of crop. Thank you. Bravo.
There you go. Just want to hold it there with me. Right, this is with thanks to everyone here and looking forward to a good future.
This is open.
Right. Thanks everyone for coming today. I hope those that are leaving had a fantastic day and that you'll come back and keep using the centre. It's here, it belongs to you, there's lots of resources here. Please see it as that and come and use it again. Stay around if you can, and if not, come back soon.